Hello guys, and welcome back to part 2 of The Night You Left. Oh my lord, my guinea pig just had a little spasm. I apologize. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get closer to the mic. And this chapter is called A Tough Morning, and it's in Illumi's point of view. So here we go. Sorry. My body starts to awaken, immediately becoming aware of all my senses, most dominantly, touch. I feel a warm body next to mine and exhale. I'm not alone. I shift in the bed, moving my leg over Hisoka and running my hand through his hair. I notice the texture of hairspray, but he always washes it out before going to sleep. I'm very bad at repressing memories, and I'm only left with their trauma, so I probably had an episode last night. Oh my lord, I lost my thought. If my guess is correct, I'm supposing Hisoka gave up his shower for me. I tap the middle of his forehead lightly. Hisoka's eyes flutter open and he looks at me with a loving intent. I'm sorry. I close my eyes tightly and grit my teeth. He tucks a loose piece of hair behind my ear. For what, my love? I caused a scene, didn't I? No. His lips form a line. I do not believe it was a scene. I groan and bite the inside of my jaw with aggravation. How about I go shower? He sighs. I groan and toss my head into the pillow. My hair scatters behind me and falls onto my bare shoulders. He rolls over, throwing his legs over the bed. Would you like to come with me? I think about it for a moment. Morrow? He turns around, stretching his back out with a twist. Yes, love. I turn back over and extend my arms, signaling for him to pick me up. A faint smile graces his lips, and then he does just as I wish, walking over to my side of the bed and lifting me into his arms. He takes us both to the bathroom. He turns on the water, testing it with his hand before stepping inside. Hisoka holds his hand out for me, which I gladly accept and enter in behind him. The warm water flows from above and onto the two of us. Hisoka begins to rinse out his hair, his crimson locks flowing down to reach his shoulders, the slight wave returning seconds after the water flows through. I look at him with widened eyes. He tilts his head in response to this. Yes? Handsome, I mumble. Thank you, he smiles, but his face instantly turning to worry as he notices my swaying. Whoa, hey. I start moving closer to my partner for support, only in time to be caught by him. I rest my tired head onto his shoulder and breathe in. The water continues to run down between our bodies. My silent tears begin to mix with the water running down Hisoka's back. At this moment, I can feel every single bruise, cut, and wound ache all over my body. I tense in pain, my mind being flooded with memories I'd once learned how to keep out forever. The more humanity I gain, the more pain I feel. Is this really worth it? I'm taken by surprise with a gentle kiss. The magician in front of me has began to try and comfort me. Am I a burden to you? I ask, my heart caving onto itself. Hisoka brings a finger to my lips. Never. He finishes up washing off and then proceeds to grab our towels. The crimson-haired male wraps me up tightly, signaling for me to sit on the edge of the bath. I follow, my wet hair dripping onto the tile. I hear a faint sound and then footsteps. Hisoka heads towards me, holding a hairbrush loosely in his hand. He kneels down behind me and caresses my shoulder. Is the bun all right? I nod, feeling my soul warm. The love I feel for him, it keeps me alive. Maru begins to gently brush out my hair, starting from the ends and working his way upwards. He runs his fingers through as always, checking for any knots or imperfections. After making sure everything is perfect, he brushes it back, leaving 2 strands in the front and tying the rest back into a loose bun. I give a small smile and sigh. You didn't have to take care of me. I could have done this myself. I feel a soft pair of lips on my neck, kissing me softly. I know, but now that I'm here, you don't have to. My mind starts to yell at me, my heart telling me it's the right thing to do. Hug him. I want to show him affection, but is this the appropriate moment for such an action? I'm not aware. Shutting out all my thoughts, I turn around, snaking my arms around his waist and leaning into his toned abdomen. Oh? He questions in surprise. What's this? I hum and close my eyes, thinking of the word that would fit my emotions properly. Without a second thought, the word leaves my mouth. Love. He tenses for a moment. I suppose he's shocked by my remark. I look up towards him, my chin resting on his abs. I suppose, anyway. That's good enough for me. He leans down and gives me a kiss on the lips before I pull away. Think you can stand, or do you need help? He asks, zero sarcasm in his voice. I'm all right. I look down. Those things are just tiring. Talking about it might help, Hisoka speaks from the closet. I think back briefly to my dream last night, reliving the moments from yesterday. Perhaps. Alright, that was the end of chapter 2. I hope you guys liked it.